kwakwahwe MPP amanyoko na nra ye nsentwofo nhyiam wo mo kire se ebrasebe dwan konwa maako dumienu bi ha wo mo na di mu nkunim na nso NDC fo de takashi aje from nsem a mo sra bato komisa zo mo nsam kenkan ne foforo na ye bekodi asa kwakwahwe mampanyi da John Dramani Mahama se kadosopo a ECG asase ade bia da afi bia no mo bɔ no wahwe ya duo ye ne ne asenkase na bebro mai konkro Ghana wo mo hwe ne ye no mo nsia no kwan no so yade mu nsam no nkyeremu ebeba ensam no weyi eka ho
sanso na ayarega na kase wo kyeremu Ghana fo bu a efu MPP amanyoko no
memuo no amampedi fo makomako nan ena anya akonya ba besom Ghana wo ma ba bedi eso na obo amampanyin da jeje din a de Ghana fo dodo no ade kan no ya district assembly ene ye ona betete ya ma Ghana fo bebre na mo man fans obo amampanyin kofo din a Ghana fo de omo de kan ye health insurance obo amampanyin da John Evans Fifi Tamis din ye nsheda ni bibi kase bi de be kan ne sanse wanche ena ba ma owo be fa no ena abo no na dagwa kofo do din a ade se free SHS na Ghana fo de kan no we no so obo amampanyin da John Dramani Mahama amampanyin ato abayi no a dum sopa na Ghana for the beka ne sanse afimpi mienu ene du mienu nim du miensa nim ede ba besi afimpi mienu ni du num nim na Ghana dum sopa etete na mampan da John Dramani Mahama wo bai ade ba kwa Ghana for the hwe no Ghana ye nyina ma hode se betimi agina na so na sense nyina ne na so na eno no wadi nkin akasa ye se asam kese ebesi na Frank Edin kese so o mampan da John Dramani Mahama se ebra no oteso na dum so haye no foto bebre no obogu wase ne be ya ye betimi enye sika na da achi bi anyina ma hode ne nsemba ho a yetimi de asia no wosensi si anyina ma hode bia bebre bia beboa amakwan hodo ye faso nya anyina ma hode wa ha no ye betimi anya na dodo se ne be ya dum so ne bi omu ntimi mba wo ye sa ne o mani nyina de si dum so no kwan sa no wo kɔ na mum abawe ba ye no Electricity Company of Ghana dwumadi a wo mudie wo de PDS no mu bu Ghana fo faso wo mo de se ne se anyina ma hode groman se da fa do bi ama meka ho na enso ano mo de je fanse se wo mo na besi dum so ano kwan ade bi koso a ba we ya hyeda bu na ni aguso a enya fadi agro ECG de bi ada wo mo ya adwuma no mo bu akonta no ma boka ECG de bi ada wo mo ya adwuma no mo bu akonta no ma boka sesi ano eka wo mo de no ene adwuma wo mo ye no ejina wo mo ngichemu aduasam yenu na mampanyin da John Dramani Mahama sesi anya bi bia mfa saka na ECG efrase ade bia no mo bɔ no a sika ne ba bɛboaboa no na ye sika kɛse a sika wo se de kɔma wɔ no mo ya nyina mahoden emframawe boa gas mi ade gu ya nyina mahoden enka ne mu no ya nya bia nkotwa mo kapɛ na dum so se kɔba na nso aso obi ayi nani ama saka ne bra na aburugu no se ekwa ECG fo fa so di o mo dwuma na afi bia no mo bɔka no wo se ye hyeda ye nyina ye tu anamon na ye pe kwan pa ye betimi afa so ye besi saa ekana no kwan se ne be ya eka bia ECG dwumadie ndi no ye benya sikabotene bi ne ade atwatwa no mo so ho atimi ha mo no manya anyinama hode ni bi atode ama Ghana fo
really is the economy. Even though the president sounded very upbeat about the third quarter growth, from the little briefing I had, the economy is still very sick. And there are many areas that we need to work on as quickly as possible, especially the energy sector. The energy sector can derail everything that we've done with regards to the debt exchange and with regards to the IMF program, because the debts continue to pile up there. ECG's governance is in a very bad way, and so they are making commercial and technical losses of more than 32%. There's no utility company that can survive with 32% commercial and technical losses and still continue to be a viable utility. And so as quickly as possible, we need to do reforms, in the whole electricity value chain in order that we have better efficiency and performance if we are to have sustainable power going forward.
Tie mampanyin da John Dramani Mahama mampanyin Ghana fo akoto abayi no awoba ena wo che se ECG dwumako ne ka wo mo bɔ ne se yanhwɛ na ye nsia no a ede oye ne beba
absia ya to akase bɔ no so de amamo na ye mu nyina amani musam wo sa afempenu ne aduoni na abato yi andi si amanyoko no na di mu nkunimu na nkunimdi anim no nkofo de nkyeremu bebraba ebi mu kyeremu aganafo na anto aba no ebi susu kyeremu a wo mu bu na afu mampanyi a watisu yi ebi susu kyeremu a amemo ne nhyada nye wo mu fe eno na nam saa ayoso ema nkunimdi etimi ba ede ma NDC amanyoko no na ebusua nipa ba ko no so akasa ho eye All People's Congress fo ba no Dani Hassan Ayareka wono so de ne die bia ba na Ayarekofo na ekasa wo kyeremu a won de susu ampa ne nuane ampa de ogide yie pa se enam sa yoso emma ndisi amenye konitimi di mu nkuni mu abro manye campaign papa bia no eye se ne nipa dodo na abu afu mampanyi na adodan kwakofo ado ene MPP amenye koya no wo muteso yi wo kiremu a wone Ghana fo didi nkomo no otie hu afo no ankasa ne sofe ya wa ya no sofe ne pese kire se ase de na nka ya hwehwe se mampanyi na adodan kwakofo ado ebe ya ndododo wo ma Ghana mu no wa nhada anye ene otena se kokwasa wie ye lasa wa ene no wa ye no ho commissioner general no commission wo se no kra no ema Ghana fo bi no mu bufu ya na omoko kwa yire tam chemchesa de na betimi aye na wo ye kwakwa da John na nam sa ayoso ema on de ogidi ye sandisi amanyeko ne di mu nkuni mu ebi amu de toso mienu wo se Ghana fo ya nto aba ne kapreba wo se abato komisa beken ka kire ye no abato komisa kire mu se nipa ohanum chichemu aduosia na chiri pon kono 60.9% ana afi wo mkoto aba no wo se Ghana bakose mu nyina nipa sebe o manto aba anase ku o manto aba ya fimpinu ani oduoni na wo se wenum nyina aye nsam a wonde watena se akukire huno aye sofe mu o makeka kire ne se nam sa ayoso ema ndisi amenyoko no wo mutimi di mu nkunim na mom wo se wo ka ade amama mpanyina wo be se wo hu se de ye obi a wo besene ne sa pepepe no wanhwe ye no wantotiri ne me ye be ye no.
NDC people did not come out and then MPP won. Today 2024 history has repeated itself again. What it means is that there has been some break between leadership and grassroots over the period, every party. And we have to take this clue, this example, and this precedence to know that the 2024 elections was not won just by the campaign of the NDC alone, but by the displeasure of many Ghanaians who did not see leadership from the MPP. And they have given the NDC a new life. So you today, as President Mahama, you are the future today and you are the present today and the future tomorrow. So leadership this time round would determine whether the majority political parties are going to have a say in next coming, or we are going to run back to a military regime. If you perform well, Ghana will move on with democracy. If you don't, then military will rather come in and say, look, we don't even trust these political parties anymore. Because if you look at the election this time, the voter apathy has gone up. Huge. Huge. Many Ghanaians didn't want to vote again. They are not interested in politics anymore. 96. And I said one thing in the middle of my campaign. I said the election is going to be determined by two factors. Factor number one, the die-hard members of NDC against the die-hard members of MPP. And whichever party comes out with the majority will win. And factor number two, Ghanaians deciding that they want a third force. And so we are not going to vote for NDC and MPP, and we'll go to a second round and elect a new leader. But the first one came. So for me to you, Mr. President, is that we are all in your hands. The Ghanaians are going to watch you the first 3 months. Your first 3 months will determine the future of this country. How you run your first 3 months will be what Ghanaians will be looking up to see whether there will be a change in anything or there won't be a change at all. So mine is for you to concentrate first on your first 3 months. Very key. What policy alternatives are you bringing to convince Ghanaians in your first 3 months? And secondly, I will also advise that from now to your first 3 months, that at least Ghanaians need a change of mindset. They want to see a leader they can follow, they can relate with, they listen to, a leader that is transparent, sincere, and honest. If you look at the current government, you realize that they've stopped the State of the Nation address. They don't even talk about the State of the Nation address.
Entiera Hassan Ayarega ono ena yeba no Daniel na Frankatufo edema All People's Congress amenyuko no wono na dwenkyere ne de ntia won de osusu yie pa se NDC amanyuko no timidi mu nkunima MPP we ye no emu amanebo no de abe
na enrada MPP amanyuko no ensentwofo ihyamu on se yato aba na wiemi no kasa yi abato mpesua maako enkunu bi wo ho a abato komisa no enya mfa abato no hunsunsanso wo ho no nyamai na MPP amanyuko no gidi yese sa abato mpesua maako nkono no wo mu na adi mu nkunim na emom NDC fo no de takashi ni frakadam ena wo ma agi abato enkonya no ede from nsem eni nto mu de mo ka kira abato komisa se sani wo mu frase a wo mo ye yeso wo mo bekenkan aba no nyina afoforo no sa mpesua maako nan no wo mo hwe no mo ntu ana mo no mo nkakenkan enra ye wo mo nsentwofo nhyiamu no party ni twatwofo yewura Justin Frimpo Kodua ena ne nsentwofo di nkoma a wo che se abato mpesua maako dum yenu ade se wo mo ka kira abato komisa se ni anim ye ya no se ne perepere ye ene entiase ba ya adwumenti wo mo nkakenkan ne foforo Ablekumanov Okai Kwe Central Tema Central Domikwa Benya Ahafuano North Obuasi East Abato mpesua so Ahafuano South ena afe akwatia suhu fantiakwa ena afe nsawam ene aduagiri Tetima South sambato mpesua so nyina no amu MPP amanyoko no enkika bomu a wamo keka bomu no edi adanse trodo se wanu madi nkunim na sebe ya asumdwe beba o man konkunu ganem abato komisa ne nya de ye no mo nkenkan abato ni nyina wo ho foforo no mbahu se de MPP fo aka no ensu aginam
ene basa ko ho no o man ntimi ambo ama collation na ese koso odomi kwabenya eno soso ankoso ewo ho oba be ti se afa no north constituency a o ka ye pinsita ne wo nyina aboma ye candidate eye Nana Ajiman Eric Nana Ajiman Prempe enya 20,353 as against NDC candidate we now 20,232 to shema vote difference no 121 vote difference oba be to say Obuasi East MPP na edi nkunim wo ho vote MPP candidate na ye 18,558 as against NDC candidate we now 18,539 and no electoral commission we be no quality results na we na so NDC for macho man for to try some ho e share electoral commission your candidate say results MPP enya no your MPP dey mind this na NDC dey MPP ah o dey can you to esi so say obewu na so be parliament dey na ope and o mutintim your candidate nsa o ye no free afa no southwest and so your candidate o hwe votes a wonya ye na 16,058 and NDC candidate na 16,000 your candidate na 16,058 and NDC candidate na 15,372 and hwe vote margin the BTN this na 686 votes and so NDC for two transams are o ma electoral commission entimi and collect results na wie over Techiman South so honorable Martin Kwakwaje Mensa Kosa no dinkunim or sa constituency wo a votes are near quality unya 46,468 as against NDC candidate unya 43,365 votes and so said the NDC 4 year to try some or Kaikwe Central Afano Southwest and Afano South Afano North no sa no me call her Techiman South intimin kan wi in sawa adroje so the same issue and the course so e wo ho and no crowd there said the you are fenyo marking majority leader kan no e ko share won tesa no na ka yes electoral commission eto aso meetimi kan wi NDC the patapasem to trasem sa massa exercise no am yankwa ko wi na wa ba our win constituency also so electoral commission start to can results no yesha otimi say figures bi wo ha wo polling station bi wo ha o ma dane figures no enti eno so ye call no electoral commission say o honor results no so ese mo mani call as a party so egusu a ye hwehwem na ofa constituency bi to say suhum fantia pa north eni akwatia enam say na bambo eni sa constituency wo no a o sade call region bambo ho no ye de call tesa no police training school ho no asundwe wo ho nti etimi quality ni nyina ye wie no ampa said the MPP ye kan ye di nkunim e osuhum akwatia na fanti akwanof ye say baby a ba bedru no ye say electoral commission say aka standing constituencies a yen kan wie ya ese wo hwe em ye kan ye say say ye IGP e dampare o hye yebo say abato ebetu na ma asundwe abam na no ma ekoso no ne sa na yehu no say NDC timi de tumi show monsem na police gina ho police ntimi nya hwe na omo ye tutu asem ho ti yesre ne se bambo bia so de ma electoral commission se be ya electoral commission ebetima ye omo adwuma wie no sa bambo ne yemfa ma electoral commission no nya se adwuma obeti se NDC for ka no from am se MPP yes ye win ye court ye nya ndu ba bia ye court e se electoral commission on quality results in we en gazette ye enu ntibeka so be gina se court ye nyanwe collation ni de ese ye collation ni wi na ogidie se electoral commission collation ni wi a MPP ebedin kunim all sa constituencies.
Justin Frimpong kodua ye twetwe for the MPP amanyo ko no ne ele ekotie ye no abuso ye gina so ne adan ho abaye ba akase ne ye bewi
Sesiadie, se wunya phone papa, wiase nyina wo wansa no. Kopa da romantic. Obetimi ya Samsung phones papa pa ne bi. Any HMD, kanino Nokia phones no. Nye wo hia ne se, wo de sika kuma bi. Efi 350 Ghana cedis ebe kakot swase. Na fe ni aka no, wotia ne nkakra. Se wo pese wadwuma nyi, na wo ne adofo ne abusuafo hwebom. Ana wo pese wo so akonya bebre wo mobile phones so hwedria. Any odofo e kan for Kopa dia ma.
Hi, ipacha mi wa tade bi o page no so. Ani, atare na wo hu online e bi wo ho. Kopa phone adornment.
Kopa dia, yama phone papenya aye bi kitswe. WhatsApp ye 0551 668 800. Ana frey 0596 921 339. Ana brabestra ye wo MTN shop wo maimu habe bia. Kopa, jine easy, tiane simple.
This is James. Leave a message.
James, the game's about to start and everybody's here. Salah's got the meat going, Erling's got the cold ones, Saka's chilling. Where are you, man?
All your best football friends are waiting for you to join them for the Premier League. From 10 August to 10 November, you can get GoTV Super Plus now for the discounted price of 265 cedis to enjoy all 380 games of the Premier League live. Don't wait. Upgrade today. GoTV. Love it. T's and C's apply.
I'm saying higher time 96.9 when you cast a video so you so I be an opano nsia kase bo e de emamo na yam kwan bi pia menyo ko no na yam bi nsem we free ho emfamre mo na mu nyama nim sam se ene parliament ko asetena na chese mrahye bedwam ho ko so mo ko dwendwene ye ho na adwendwene hu no mo no na Alexander Fenyo Markins say obeye dom kuma ba no dani wono eba be kasa no ochem chese wono de wanyini said the mampanyi a wo bɛyi ɛka sɛ wɔde banhyiafo aduosia pɛ ne bɛyɛ adwuma no wɔso wɔne wɔnyi ni sɛ betimi ayeye ɛne sɛ wɔsɛ wohwɛ mampanyi na nada dankɔkufo adokora no wɔtimi bu ayɛ no a ministers anasɛ manhyiafo ɔdo ɔmo yɛyɛ no ɛnyɛ bi ɛna mampanyi wɔ anasɛ deɛ wɔ bɛyi wɔ ɛnso ogyina hɔ odwira num saa na ɔde aduosia ne bɛyɛ afɛ deɛ tɔso mienu wɔsɛ ɔmo no te so no mampanyi a wɔ bɛyi wɔkeka nsɛm wa ama na chitafo di akyire saa ena mudi sika ena sika enwunu mu nsase ena fa hinkosi he wo so wo ndi wo ka kire no se nyame ya adomo na won so ba wo mra no mamu ya ne nsa eme se sika no penkura nyira na se wanhwe ye na pekura nyira ne wo no Alexander Fenyo Markins MPP wo mu ne de.
These are on a lighter note. But Mr. Speaker, clearly this is a time for us to reflect, particularly those of us getting into opposition. Indeed, no party can run a perfect government in this country. When you get into government, whilst you are happy to implement your policies, you are likely to make some mistakes. We concede that some mistakes were made. We concede that we couldn't have done everything perfect. The people have spoken. We've accepted. But Mr. Speaker, the coming days and years will reveal the true colors of this umbrella, and the elephant will be watching keenly in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, this House looks forward to a leadership that will keep us going and keep the lights on in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, let me commend you for the 4 years of your leadership in this House. Mr. Speaker, we may have our disagreements, but it is obvious that members' welfare have been key to your leadership. Nobody can take it away from you. Mr. Speaker, the institutional empowerment, Mr. Speaker, we will see Mr. Speaker, if they decide to retain you, I know Parliament is going to benefit. But should they decide to retire you, Mr. Speaker, they can do it. Oh, they can do it. They are unpredictable. They can do it. If they decide to retain you, the happiness of this house will gather further momentum. However, if the new government decides to bring a new speaker, that speaker should come from within. We don't want an outsider.
Abusia enti onmonya for Alexander Fenyoma King. Wano ye dom kuma ban deni sesia na benedi a wodie ni kiremu a wo sesere om keka nsam wo se ene omu di sika ene omu hwe na sika ni bi anya wo so no so o se ehi wowefo nsa no ahwe odie sa abere o mabai ono so so behwe nim se sika no pekura emfa emontene enum nsam na mwatie bie
abusia di nsam na si asida pese koma na Nakobrahim on na semu na se Peter Tenna no pai ebe boa no eta transfidi na chinchin ma yen so for atachei enso de ko abef ntenta fidi no so medi de sirfidi share ofona na kwame ma fo mene
abena ayekumwa
all right na ye benada ye dan ho aba na ye de aka na ba betwa so mo no hwe so
Ohima walante eno ankro na bedru yo na mepenkonwa papa e de